Welcome, dear viewers, to a transformative journey where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Imagine stepping into a world where small, intentional rituals unlock the door to abundance, harmony, and prosperity. In today's video, we'll dive deep into timeless practices inspired by Buddhist philosophy, designed to help you create a space and mindset that attracts positive energy and success. If you've ever felt stuck, weighed down by life's challenges, or searching for a way to realign yourself with the flow of opportunities, this video is for you. Have you ever wondered how the simplest actions can lead to profound changes? What if I told you that cleaning your home, placing a mirror, or using sound could not only transform your space but also your life? These rituals are more than just practical steps. They are gateways to unlocking the best version of yourself, grounded in mindfulness and intention. And the best part? You don't need special tools or years of training, just an open heart and a willingness to embrace change. Before we begin, I invite you to take a moment to engage with our community. Hit that like button if you're ready to embark on this journey of transformation. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, so you never miss another video that could change your life. And as you listen, feel free to share your thoughts, experiences, or even your favorite rituals in the comments section below. Your insights might just inspire someone else to take their first step toward a more abundant life. And if you know someone who could benefit from these teachings, perhaps a friend seeking balance, or a loved one searching for clarity, please share this video with them. Together, we can spread the energy of mindfulness and positivity far and wide. Let's build a community that thrives on ancient wisdom and modern action, united in our pursuit of a harmonious, prosperous life. So, sit back, take a deep breath, and prepare to transform not just your surroundings, but also your perspective. These rituals are not just about physical actions. They are about shifting your mindset and aligning your energy with your aspirations. Now, let's begin this journey of rediscovery, where every small step leads to monumental change. 1. Energy cleansing with vinegar. This ritual draws from the profound Buddhist understanding that the physical environment and spiritual energy are deeply intertwined. In the teachings of Buddhism, external clutter often mirrors internal disarray, suggesting a cyclical relationship between one's surroundings and their mental state. The use of vinegar as a cleansing agent serves not merely as a physical cleaning tool, but as a powerful symbolic act of purification. The act of cleaning with intentionality transforms an ordinary household chore into a meditative practice, one that aligns closely with the Buddhist principle of mindfulness and the cultivation of positive karma. In the story of Helena, a retired teacher burdened by financial struggles and emotional fatigue, the simple ritual of cleaning her home with a solution of vinegar marked a turning point. Overwhelmed by mounting debt and a sense of helplessness, Helena approached the ritual with skepticism, but also a quiet hope for change. As she methodically cleaned her home, moving from room to room, she repeated a personal mantra rooted in gratitude and intention. I cleanse my home to make space for abundance and harmony. Within weeks, Helena reported noticeable shifts in her life. Her home felt lighter, her mind clearer, and unexpected financial opportunities began to present themselves. What initially appeared as a mundane activity revealed itself as a gateway to profound transformation. The preparation of this ritual is crucial, underscoring the importance of intentionality in Buddhist practice. Mixing 2 liters of water with 1 cup of white vinegar, and optionally adding a few drops of essential oils like lemon or lavender, creates a solution that embodies renewal and positivity. The act of setting a clear intention before beginning the cleaning process transforms this simple mixture into a vehicle for spiritual and emotional cleansing. As the Buddha taught, intention shapes the outcome of our actions, making this preparatory step essential for manifesting the desired results. During the cleaning process, mindful attention to the task at hand is paramount. Helena's approach, moving systematically from the innermost corners of her home outward, mirrors the Buddhist practice of working from the core of one's being toward the periphery. This deliberate movement symbolizes the expulsion of negative energies and the invitation of positive forces into her space. Each sweep of the mop and wipe of the cloth became a meditative gesture, reinforcing her commitment to transformation. Gratitude plays a central role in concluding the ritual. By pausing to thank her home for the shelter and protection it provides, Helena cultivated an attitude of appreciation, a practice deeply ingrained in Buddhist teachings. Gratitude not only grounds the individual in the present moment, but also creates an energetic resonance that attracts further abundance. Helena's experience highlights how this final act of acknowledgement reinforced her sense of connection to her environment and the opportunities it could bring. From a psychological perspective, the act of cleaning can serve as a powerful metaphor for letting go of the past. Just as vinegar dissolves physical grime, the ritual dissolves emotional and energetic blockages, creating a sense of renewal and possibility. This aligns with modern psychological principles that emphasize the importance of a clean and organized environment for mental clarity and productivity. By integrating these principles with Buddhist wisdom, the ritual becomes a holistic practice that nurtures both the inner and outer worlds. The transformative power of this ritual lies in its simplicity and accessibility. Vinegar, a common household item, becomes a symbol of purification and renewal when used with mindfulness and intention. This practice underscores the Buddhist belief that profound change does not require elaborate tools or ceremonies, but begins with small, deliberate actions rooted in awareness. Helena's story serves as a testament to the efficacy of this approach, demonstrating that even the simplest rituals can yield significant and lasting benefits when performed with sincerity and focus. This ritual's resonance with the Buddhist principle of right effort is particularly noteworthy. By dedicating herself to the act of cleaning with a clear intention and an open heart, Helena embodied the essence of this teaching. Right effort, one of the steps in the Noble Eightfold Path, emphasizes the importance of cultivating wholesome states of mind and letting go of unwholesome ones. The vinegar cleansing ritual aligns seamlessly with this principle, offering a practical method for achieving spiritual and emotional balance. In conclusion, the energy cleansing ritual with vinegar is far more than a physical task. It is a profound act of mindfulness, an intention that bridges the gap between the material and spiritual realms. By engaging in this practice, individuals like Helena not only transform their living spaces, but also their inner landscapes, paving the way for abundance, harmony, and growth. The simplicity of the ritual belies its depth, making it an accessible yet powerful tool for anyone seeking to align their environment with their aspirations and invite positive energy into their lives. 2. Cinnamon ritual. Cinnamon's warmth and its role in spiritual traditions make it a potent symbol of prosperity. Its rich, inviting aroma evokes feelings of comfort and abundance, and for centuries, it has been used in rituals to attract positive energy and success. In the context of Buddhist-inspired practices, the cinnamon ritual serves as an example of how simple, symbolic acts can transform one's mindset and create ripple effects in life. The act of blowing cinnamon into the home symbolizes inviting prosperity and opportunities into one's life. This seemingly small gesture is deeply rooted in the principle of mindfulness, a cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy. By focusing the mind on the intention behind the ritual, individuals align their thoughts and actions with their goals. This process of intentionality is akin to the Buddhist practice of right mindfulness, where attention is directed toward wholesome thoughts and actions that cultivate a sense of harmony and purpose. Claudia's experience demonstrates the power of this ritual. As a self-employed professional, she faced challenges in securing contracts and maintaining financial stability. After months of frustration and stagnation, a friend suggested trying the cinnamon ritual. Skeptical but willing to explore new approaches, Claudia decided to perform the ritual on the first day of the month, a time traditionally associated with new beginnings and fresh opportunities. She stood at her front door, a small handful of powdered cinnamon in her palm, and set a clear intention. May prosperity come in, stay, and multiply. With a deep breath, she blew the cinnamon into her home, visualizing doors opening and opportunities flowing freely. What followed was remarkable. Within days, Claudia received an unexpected call from a client she had assumed was no longer interested. This led to a finalized contract that marked the beginning of a series of positive developments in her career. The ritual's success reinforced her belief in the power of symbolic actions and mindfulness, encouraging her to integrate similar practices into her routine. The choice to perform the cinnamon ritual at the start of the month is significant. In many spiritual traditions, the beginning of a new cycle is seen as an opportune time to set intentions and align with desired outcomes. This timing imbues the ritual with an added layer of meaning, emphasizing the importance of beginnings and the potential for transformation. By choosing a moment that resonates with growth and renewal, individuals amplify the energy and effectiveness of their intentions. From a psychological perspective, the cinnamon ritual works on multiple levels. The physical act of blowing cinnamon creates a sensory experience that engages the mind and body, reinforcing the connection between intention and action. The aromatic quality of cinnamon, known to stimulate the senses and evoke feelings of warmth and positivity, further enhances the ritual's impact. Additionally, the act of setting and vocalizing intentions helps to solidify them in the subconscious mind, creating a sense of alignment and focus that supports the manifestation of desired outcomes. This practice also resonates with the Buddhist teaching of interconnectedness. By consciously engaging in the ritual, individuals acknowledge the relationship between their inner intentions and the external environment. The act of blowing cinnamon into the home becomes a metaphor for the flow of energy and the interconnected nature of all things. In this way, the ritual not only invites prosperity, but also fosters a deeper understanding of the dynamic interplay between thought, action, and outcome. The simplicity of the cinnamon ritual is one of its greatest strengths. It requires no elaborate preparations or materials, making it accessible to anyone seeking to cultivate a sense of abundance and positivity. This aligns with the Buddhist principle that profound transformation often arises from small, consistent actions performed with mindfulness and intention. By incorporating this practice into their lives, individuals can create a powerful framework for attracting prosperity and aligning with their highest potential. Through Claudia's story, it becomes clear that the cinnamon ritual is more than a symbolic gesture. It is a practice of mindful intention that bridges the gap between the spiritual and the practical. The success she experienced underscores the potential of such rituals to inspire confidence, focus, and a proactive approach to life. By integrating this practice into their routines, individuals can harness the transformative power of mindfulness and create a foundation for lasting prosperity and growth. Ultimately, the cinnamon ritual serves as a reminder that prosperity is not solely about external circumstances, but also about the mindset and energy one brings to the process. By cultivating a sense of gratitude, focus, and openness, individuals can align themselves with the flow of abundance and create meaningful change in their lives. The ritual's simplicity and effectiveness make it a valuable tool for anyone seeking to invite positivity and success into their homes and hearts. 3. Energizing with water and intention. Water, as a symbol of flow and renewal, occupies a profound position in spiritual practices, and its significance resonates deeply within Buddhist teachings. The concept of programming water with intentions draws upon the ancient understanding that water is not merely a physical necessity, but a medium through which energy and thoughts can be transmitted. In this practice, water becomes a living representation of transformation. serving as a conduit between the physical and spiritual realms. The story of Karina exemplifies the power of this ritual. A young mother struggling with financial uncertainty after moving to a new city, Karina felt adrift in her circumstances. She discovered the water intention ritual through a book on spiritual practices and decided to try it despite her initial skepticism. She filled a glass bowl with clean water, placed it at the center of her living room, and wrote affirmations such as abundance and harmony on a small piece of paper, which she then placed beneath the bowl. For 3 consecutive days, she spent a few moments each morning gazing at the water, repeating her affirmations aloud, and visualizing a life filled with opportunities and stability. Within a week, Karina experienced a significant shift. She received an unexpected job offer that addressed her immediate financial concerns, and she began to feel a renewed sense of hope and confidence. The act of focusing her intentions through the ritual created a psychological and energetic alignment that helped her navigate her challenges with greater clarity and resilience. This transformative experience underscores the effectiveness of such a simple yet profound practice. The ritual's simplicity is part of its elegance. By filling a transparent bowl with water and placing it in a central or meaningful location, participants create a focal point for their intentions. Writing affirmations and placing them beneath the bowl imbues the water with symbolic meaning, turning it into a physical manifestation of the desired outcome. This act mirrors Buddhist meditative practices, where repetitive focus on a single object or idea cultivates mindfulness and directs energy towards specific goals. From a psychological perspective, the act of engaging with water in this way taps into the subconscious mind. Studies in neuroplasticity suggest that repeated affirmations and visualizations can rewire thought patterns, fostering a sense of empowerment and possibility. The clarity of the water serves as a metaphor for mental and emotional clarity, encouraging participants to approach their challenges with a calm and focused mindset. The ritual structure, involving daily repetition and visualization, aligns with Buddhist principles of cultivating right thought and intention as pathways to spiritual and practical fulfillment. Water's role as a carrier of energy is further supported by scientific explorations into its properties. Researchers like Masaru Emoto have suggested that water molecules may respond to words, emotions, and environmental influences, reflecting changes in their structure. While these findings remain a subject of debate, the underlying principle resonates with Buddhist teachings on the interconnectedness of all things. In this context, programming water with positive intentions becomes a practice that integrates modern insights with ancient wisdom. This ritual also highlights the Buddhist concept of interdependence. Just as water sustains life by flowing through all living systems, the intentions we program into water ripple outward, influencing both our inner states and external circumstances. The act of pouring the water onto plants or returning it to nature after the ritual symbolizes the release of intentions into the universe, reinforcing the cyclical relationship between giving and receiving. This gesture embodies the teaching that what we cultivate within ourselves inevitably shapes our external reality. The effectiveness of this ritual lies not only in its symbolic power, but also in the mindfulness it cultivates. Participants are encouraged to approach the ritual with a calm and focused mind, free from distractions. This intentionality transforms an ordinary activity into a sacred practice, fostering a deeper connection to one's goals and the present moment. By engaging with water in this way, individuals create a space for reflection, renewal, and alignment with their aspirations. Karina's experience illustrates how the water intention ritual can serve as a catalyst for meaningful change. Her story is a reminder that even in the face of uncertainty, small, deliberate actions rooted in mindfulness and intention can open doors to new possibilities. This practice invites participants to view water not merely as a resource, but as a partner in their journey toward abundance and harmony. By nurturing this relationship, they cultivate the qualities of flow, adaptability, and renewal that water embodies, aligning themselves with the natural rhythms of life. 4. activating energies with mirrors. The strategic placement of mirrors within a space exemplifies the profound Buddhist principle that our environment is a reflection of our inner state. In the teachings of mindfulness, the external world is seen not as separate from the self, but as an extension of the mind's energies. By thoughtfully positioning mirrors to capture and amplify symbols of growth, abundance, and vitality, we create an intentional alignment between our surroundings and our aspirations. Marcelo's story illustrates the transformative potential of this practice. As an architect, Marcelo was accustomed to crafting harmonious spaces for others, but often neglected the energy flow within his own home. He found himself struggling with opportunities that seemed to slip away at the last moment, leaving him frustrated and questioning his path. During a trip to Asia, Marcelo encountered the concept of mirrors as energy portals in feng shui-inspired practices. Intrigued, he decided to implement this idea upon returning home. He began by placing a small mirror near the entrance of his house, positioning it to reflect a healthy, vibrant plant. This simple act symbolized growth and renewal, reinforcing his intention to invite positive energy into his life. Marcelo also strategically placed a larger mirror in his dining room to reflect the table, a traditional representation of abundance and nourishment. These deliberate adjustments created a subtle yet powerful shift in the energy of his home. Within weeks, Marcelo noticed tangible changes. Stalled contracts began to move forward. New clients reached out, and the heavy atmosphere that once permeated his home transformed into one of lightness and possibility. This practice aligns seamlessly with Buddhist teachings on awareness and intentionality. Mirrors, often regarded as mundane objects, become tools for cultivating mindfulness when used with purpose. Their reflective nature encourages us to consider what we project into the world and how we can shape our environment to support our goals. In Marcelo's case, the mirrors served as constant reminders of his aspirations, anchoring his focus and reinforcing his sense of possibility. The effectiveness of this ritual lies not only in the physical adjustments, but also in the mindset it fosters. By taking the time to clean and position the mirrors with care, individuals engage in an act of mindfulness that deepens their connection to the present moment. This process mirrors the Buddhist practice of ritual cleaning, where the act of tending to one's surroundings becomes a meditation in itself. Through this practice, the space is imbued with intention, transforming it into a supportive environment for growth and success. Symbolically, mirrors amplify what they reflect. In a Buddhist context, this amplification serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. By reflecting positive symbols such as healthy plants or abundant dining tables, the mirrors reinforce the energy of these elements, creating a feedback loop of positivity and possibility. This concept is akin to the teaching that our thoughts and actions reverberate through the universe, shaping our reality in subtle yet profound ways. Furthermore, the ritual of positioning mirrors encourages individuals to consider the flow of energy within their space. Just as stagnant energy can hinder progress, a cluttered or poorly arranged environment can create barriers to growth. By aligning mirrors with elements that symbolize abundance and vitality, participants actively promote a sense of harmony and openness. This practice reflects the Buddhist principle of creating conditions that support the arising of wholesome states, whether in the mind or the external world. Marcelo's experience underscores the transformative potential of these adjustments. By integrating this ritual into his daily life, he not only improved the energy of his home, but also cultivated a greater sense of intentionality and mindfulness. The act of aligning his environment with his aspirations served as a catalyst for change, illustrating the power of small, thoughtful actions to create meaningful shifts. This ritual simplicity makes it accessible to anyone seeking to enhance their space and invite positivity into their lives. It requires no specialized tools or extensive preparation, only a willingness to engage with one's environment in a mindful and intentional way. By recognizing the profound impact of their surroundings, individuals can harness the power of reflection, both literal and metaphorical to align their inner and outer worlds. Ultimately, the practice of activating energies with mirrors serves as a reminder that transformation begins within, but is supported by the external environment. By cultivating awareness of our surroundings and making deliberate adjustments, we create a space that reflects and reinforces our highest aspirations. This alignment of intention, environment, and action embodies the essence of Buddhist mindfulness, offering a pathway to balance, growth, and abundance. 5. Harmonizing with sounds and vibrations. The use of sound as a tool to clear stagnant energy is a profound practice deeply intertwined with Buddhist teachings, where sound is understood to have the power to harmonize not only the environment, but also the inner workings of the mind. Instruments like bells, singing bowls, and even the human voice in the form of mantras are considered sacred mediums for creating vibrations that resonate with the fundamental essence of life. These sounds transcend their physical origins, serving as bridges between the tangible and the spiritual realms. Juliana's experience serves as a compelling testament to the transformative potential of sound rituals. A holistic therapist by profession, Juliana found herself in a state of stagnation, both personally and professionally. Her home felt heavy, and her ability to attract new clients seemed blocked. Remembering a Buddhist-inspired sound cleansing practice she had once read about, she decided to incorporate it into her daily routine. Armed with a Tibetan singing bowl, she began walking through each room of her house, striking the bowl gently and allowing its resonant tones to fill the space. As the vibrations reverberated through her home, she visualized the dissolution of negativity and the influx of positive, harmonious energy. The results were remarkable. Within days, Juliana noticed a shift not only in the atmosphere of her home, but also in her personal energy. She felt lighter, more focused, and open to new opportunities. Clients who had been unresponsive suddenly reconnected, and new inquiries began to flow in. This profound change reaffirmed her belief in the interconnectedness of sound, space, and intention. In Buddhist philosophy, sound is often described as a vehicle for mindfulness. The deliberate act of creating sound, whether by striking a bowl, ringing a bell, or chanting a mantra, draws the practitioner's attention to the present moment. This focused awareness aligns the mind with the act, fostering a sense of unity between intention and outcome. The vibrations generated by these sounds serve as a physical manifestation of this alignment, rippling outward to harmonize the surrounding environment. The effectiveness of sound rituals is rooted in both their symbolic and physiological impacts. Symbolically, the act of producing sound represents the dispersion of stagnant energy and the invitation of new, vibrant frequencies into a space. Physiologically, studies have shown that sound frequencies can influence brainwave activity, inducing states of relaxation, focus, or heightened awareness. For Juliana, the resonant tones of the singing bowl not only cleared her physical space, but also recalibrated her mental and emotional states, enabling her to approach her work with renewed clarity and purpose. This practice also embodies the Buddhist principle of intentionality. By consciously choosing to engage with sound as a medium for transformation, individuals create a ritual that is imbued with purpose and meaning. Each strike of the bowl or ring of the bell becomes an affirmation of one's commitment to growth and harmony. This intentionality amplifies the impact of the ritual, ensuring that its effects extend beyond the immediate moment to influence broader aspects of life. Moreover, sound rituals highlight the Buddhist concept of interconnectedness. The vibrations generated by a singing bowl or bell are not confined to the instrument itself, but resonate through the air, touching everything in their path. This mirrors the idea that every action, no matter how small, has far-reaching consequences. By cleansing a space with sound, individuals not only transform their immediate environment, but also contribute to a larger network of positive energy. Juliana's practice of sound cleansing demonstrates how small, intentional acts can create profound changes. Her story underscores the idea that transformation does not always require grand gestures. Sometimes, it is the simplest practices, performed with mindfulness and consistency, that yield the most significant results. The act of harmonizing a space with sound becomes a metaphor for harmonizing one's life, aligning the inner and outer worlds in a way that fosters balance and abundance. Through these practices, the importance of mindfulness, intention, and gratitude becomes evident. Each sound produced in a ritual is a reminder of the interconnected nature of existence and the power of focused effort to create meaningful change. These practices bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and contemporary challenges, offering practical tools for navigating the complexities of modern life while staying rooted in timeless principles. By integrating sound rituals into daily life, individuals can align with the natural flow of prosperity and cultivate an environment that supports growth and harmony. The vibrations of a bell, the tones of a singing bowl, or even the simple act of clapping hands in a space serve as reminders that transformation begins within and extends outward. In this way, the practice of harmonizing with sound becomes both a personal and collective act, contributing to a greater sense of balance and positivity in the world. Thank you for joining me on this enlightening journey through the power of Buddhist-inspired rituals. I hope these practices have sparked something within you, a sense of hope, clarity, or inspiration to make meaningful changes in your life. Remember, the path to abundance and harmony doesn't require grand gestures or expensive tools. It begins with small, intentional acts performed with mindfulness and gratitude. As we've explored today, whether it's cleansing your space with vinegar, aligning your energy with mirrors, or harmonizing your environment with sound, each ritual is a step toward creating the life you desire. These practices remind us that transformation begins within and radiates outward. By aligning our surroundings with our intentions, we cultivate a life of balance, growth, and positivity. If you found value in this video, please take a moment to like it. Your support helps this community grow and ensures that more people can discover these life-changing practices. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're always updated when we share new content. Let's continue this journey together, exploring the intersections of ancient wisdom and modern life. I'd love to hear from you. Which ritual resonated with you the most? Have you tried any of these practices? Or do you have your own experiences to share? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. Your story could inspire someone else to take their first step toward transformation. And don't forget to share this video with friends and family who might benefit from these teachings. Imagine how many lives we can touch by spreading this message of mindfulness and intention. Together, we can create a ripple effect of positivity, an abundance that extends far beyond ourselves. As you step away from this video, I encourage you to take one small action today. Maybe it's setting an intention, cleansing a space, or simply reflecting on what abundance means to you. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. The path to prosperity, harmony, and growth is waiting for you. All you need to do is take that first step. Thank you for being a part of this incredible community. Let's continue to grow, learn, and transform together. Until next time, may your days be filled with mindfulness, your space with positivity, and your life with endless opportunities. See you in the next video, where we'll uncover even more ways to align your energy with the life you truly deserve. Stay mindful, stay abundant, and stay inspired.